Didn't.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me okay there at the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Joe, who was the person in need of a sign language interpreter?
Should be number 14, Heather Catalano.
Okay. And is the sign language interpreter there at the jail with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Can we call that case first, please? Heather Catalano.
Yes. Please step away so she can see you.
Good afternoon. Ms. Catalano, can I have your date of birth?
November 8th, 1994.
Okay. Very good. You are here today. You have a case currently in front of Judge Toner, I believe.
Yes, it's for reopening.
Yes, and you do not have a lawyer representing you at this time. I would like to.
No.
I would like to.
I would like to have my old lawyer to represent me.
Who is that?
Laura Cole. I would like to have her.
Okay. Well, what I can do is I can appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and then if they assign Ms. Cole to your case, then that will be your lawyer. Okay. Do you know your next court date?
Right. I'm sorry, Judge?
Do you know your next court date?
It's August 14th at 8:30.
Okay. Someone from the public defender's office will be out to speak to you before then.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Rachel Bolander. Can I have your date of birth?
Rachel Baldwin, April 1st, 1976.
All right.
Yes,
You are here today for a battery. I found
Yes,
probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office, please.
Ms. Bolander has a dropped domestic from 2002 and a DUI with an unknown disposition from 2006. I didn't find anything else.
Ma'am, I have an address here on Lima Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
For a year and a half.
Do you have a job?
I'm disabled.
I'm going to order that you have no contact with the victim in your case. Don't have any contact at all with Alex
Okay.
Pacheco. Okay, don't have any contact with him. Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call him on your own behalf. If you have any contact with him while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. I'm going to set your bond at $500, and we're going to see you back to court on August 16th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Thank you very much.
Your Honor, is she going to be held till 4?
There's always a hold till 4, yes. Okay. Jennifer Acuna. Can I have your date of birth?
April 2nd, 1975.
You're here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt on July 9th, so there's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office, and we'll see you back to court August 16th at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you.
Bernadette Carter.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
8/11/1964.
Okay, you are here today for a DUI and smuggling contraband into the facility. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you on these cases?
I don't know. Yes.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. I have her driving record, so anything other than that.
Yes. Ms. Acuna.
This is Bernadette Carter.
Oh, Bernadette Carter, I'm sorry. I did not get a rap sheet from Ms. Carter, so I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't have a criminal history.
Okay.
I wasn't a given one. I want to, when we finish with her, I think we have the wrong date on the one prior. It was a felony, you put on for the 16th.
All right, yeah, the clerk gives the dates on there, so.
It's on the PC update, it says the 20th also. It's a arraignment for violation of probation in front of Judge Merritt.
Is that a
All
coon?
right.
Yeah, we'll go back to
I don't
that,
know,
sorry.
All right, so, where was I?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, ma'am, I have an address for you, let's see. Do you live in Spring Hill?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived in Spring Hill?
Less than a year.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Not right now, no.
All right.
I plan to.
All right, and Madam Clerk, please, you want one misdemeanor date and one felony date?
What they gave me one misdemeanor charge and 2 felony charges. I didn't know where you wanted to put them, so.
Okay, usually it would just go with the felony court.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, very good. So that would be August 20th at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Merritt. And I'm going to set your bond at $500 each, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Jade Collins. Can I have your date of birth?
10/23/95.
All right, looks like you have some violations of probation out of Pasco County for 3 different cases, it looks like. So they want you held no bond until they come pick you up, so they'll come get you within the next 5 days. If for some reason they don't come get you, the folks at the jail will bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Diana Foley. Can I have your date of birth?
9479.
Okay, you are here today for a domestic battery and aggravated assault of a pregnant person. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender to represent you on these?
Yes.
Okay, I'll find the public defender state.
Correct, goes back to 2003. There was a DV battery, I don't know the dispositions, Willis, violation of domestic violence injunctions, where she got withhold, resisting without, DUIs, reckless driving, cocaine possession, grand theft auto, violations of probations, cocaine, aggravated battery on a pregnant person, which was dropped in 13, disorderly intox, that was dropped, welfare fraud adjudication, contempt. She had a neglect charge on an elderly, which was dropped last year, and she also had an adjudication on a DUI in Georgia last year also.
All right, ma'am, I have an address here on Glancy Lane in Spring Hill. How long did you live there?
3 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, disability.
I'm going to order that you have no contact with Taylor Zerrington and Zeringer and Angel Craven. Don't have any
Okay.
contact with them whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call, write, or email. If you have any
No problem.
contact with either one of them whatsoever, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes.
We're going to set your bond at $5,000 each. We're going to see you back on August 20th at 9 o'clock and until 4. Thank you.
You appointed a judge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amy Stilson. Can I have your date of birth?
10/15/1975.
You were here today for a violation of probation. I found probable cause for your arrest. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Hooper on June 18th. Probation is seeking 30 days in the Hernando County Jail in order to resolve this case. Is that something you'd like to do today?
Well, did the time that I spent in Pasco since they picked me up, does that count? I mean, they picked me up on July 2nd on the warrant.
They picked you up from, so you've been in jail here for 24 days?
I've been in jail there and
Okay.
waiting and then to transferred.
So you had
so-
another case in Pasco County?
Well, that I signed off on it last Friday, so
Okay.
it took 5 days to be transferred, so
So I'll give
that 5 days,
I'll give you credit for
well,
that.
that 5 days,
I'll give you credit for that 5 days. Would you like to take care of this case today?
yes,
Okay. Do you understand that by admitting that you violated your probation, you're giving up right to have a hearing?
yep,
Giving up your right to ask questions of witnesses at that hearing and to provide your own witnesses at the hearing. Would you like to give up that right in order to take care of this case today?
yes, I do have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm legally disabled, and I know you get extra game time if your paperwork comes in.
Okay. I don't know anything about that. That's about the jail. That's not about me.
Okay,
Okay.
so, my paperwork is coming in with my mother today, so that'll be separate from that. Okay, so continue, thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, so do you want to take care of this violation of probation case? Do you understand that you're giving up a right to a hearing in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am. And then I would resume probation after this, correct?
Are you on probation for something else?
No?
Okay.
I mean-
For this case, we're terminating and revoking your probation and sentencing you to 30 days jail, and then you're done.
Awesome,
Okay.
thank you.
Do you admit that you violated your probation?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll accept your admission. I find this freely and voluntarily given, adjudicate you guilty, revoke and terminate your probation, sentence you to 30 days in the Hernando County Jail, and give you credit for the 5 days that you have in. You will have $50 cost of prosecution, and then you also have the cost of incarceration assessed against you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maria? Can I have your date of birth?
2/4/1985.
You were here today for a DUI. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office, Steve.
I was not provided a criminal history on Ms. Rio's case.
I've had the opportunity to review her driving record. So. Okay. All right, ma'am, I have an address for you on Duffield Road in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
How long? Like a little bit less than a year.
Okay. How long have you lived in Hernando?
For like about 3 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm an assistant manager for IHOP.
Okay. All right, I'll set your bond at $500, and then we'll see you back to court August 16th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Thank you.
Jocelyn Thompson. Can I have your date of birth?
July 26, 1991.
Okay, you were here today for a domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. I found probable cause for a battery. I did not find probable cause for the domestic because the probable cause affidavit doesn't have the relationship of the parties. Nevertheless, I'm going to order that you have no contact with the victim in this case, okay? Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have any contact with Edward Smith whatsoever. If you have any contact with him while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that, Jocelyn?
Yes.
Okay. State, does she have a prior record?
I'm sorry, I don't have a criminal history on this case either.
Okay, that's okay. All right, ma'am, I have an address here on Village Drive in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
2 years?
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes.
So what kind of work do you do?
I'm a dialysis technician.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $100 and hold you until 4, and we'll see you back on August 16th at 9 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
Aaron Bradley.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hi, can I have your date of birth?
May 1st, 1992.
Okay. You were here today for a DUI and a DUI with property damage. I found probable cause for arrest on each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am. One question, though. The damaged property...
Don't say anything about the facts of your case, okay? Don't say anything about the facts. All right.
But is there any possibility of an ROR? Because nobody knows that I'm in here, and I work tomorrow.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but you got to let me do my job.
Yeah, that's
That's what
fine.
I'm doing on every case, okay? Okay. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes,
All
please.
right, I'll appoint the public defender's office. State, I have his driving record. Is there anything else?
There's a dealing in stolen property from 12, false information of pawnbroker, a failure to appear, violation of probation, and some marijuana paraphernalia withholds, all between 2012 and 2015.
All right, I have an address here on Dion Ave in Newport Richey. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am. We're like,
How long have you lived there?
I've only been there for a month.
Where did you come from?
I'm coming from, like, before I got arrested here, or before I moved up in the lake.
How long have you lived in Pasco County?
I've lived out here for about 10 years.
Okay. You have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a cook at Applebee's.
Okay.
Looking at his prior history, Your Honor, they're mostly local, Pasco and Osceola.
I'm going to set your bond at $500 each. We'll see you back to court August 14th at 9 o'clock, okay?
All right, thank you.
Antonio Gutierrez. Can I have your date of birth?
8/30/68.
All right. You were here for a loitering and prowling charge. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender to represent you?
No, ma'am. I would like to speak on that on behalf at a time when you're done.
State your prior record.
Yes, ma'am, it goes back to 1993, marijuana, controlled substance, multiple petty thefts, grand theft, violation of probation, grand theft auto. He's been to Department of Corrections in 2000. A couple of assaults and grand thefts that were dropped, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, violation of probation, disorderly intox, VOP, trespass, VOP, flee and elude, dwellers, failure to appear, false statements to law, resisting without, fleeing, elude, this loitering and prowling, this and out-of-state 92 robbery.
Okay. Sir, you do not want a public defender at this time? Are you going to be representing yourself or hiring a lawyer?
No, I would like to speak before that, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'm not, you're only going to speak when I ask you a question, and then you're going to answer my question, and that's going to be the end of it. We're not having a hearing about the facts of your case today. All I want to know is your...
All I have is a bad foot. I'm in
Okay,
excruciating
you'll be
pain.
representing yourself. We'll see you back August 16th at 9 a.m. Thank you.
How is that fair?
Paul Hemme.
Have a seat. Shut your mouth. Go. Go. Right.
My foot is bad.
Paul Hemme.
Judge the whole thing in
Paul Hemme. Can I have your date of birth?
12/17/65.
You're here today for a violation of probation. There's probable cause for your arrest. They want you to have no bond on that violation of probation until you appear back in front of the judge, okay? So your court date's August 20th at 9 o'clock. Do you want the public defender?
Yes.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender. See you back then, okay?
Thank you.
Paul Snyder.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
12/26/89.
You're here today for a violation of probation. There's probable cause for your arrest. Sure. Okay, it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt on June 14th. Do you want the public defender to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. It's no bond for right now, but we'll see you back in front of Judge Toner on August 16th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Michael Rogers. Can I have your date of birth?
8/27/90.
You're here today for a petty theft. Your bond amount is currently $2,000. It's based on, it looks like a direct file from the state attorney's office. It looks like you might have been charged a misdemeanor, and now they're dismissed the misdemeanor, and now they're charging you with a felony. So other than his prior felony or his prior petty theft.
Yeah. 2004 battery, burglary, grand theft auto. 07 domestic. I don't know what happened with that. 08 petty theft. 10 petty theft. 11 grand theft, burglary dwelling. He's been to prison. Grand theft auto, grand theft, possession of meth, possession of paraphernalia, petty theft, felony. He's got felony convictions for felony theft. And it looks like he might have just gotten out on a burglary or grand theft auto. Might have just gotten out of prison recently.
Okay. All right. Do you have an address right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Where are you living?
Pasco County.
Okay. What's the name of the street?
9635 King Street, Hudson, Florida.
Do job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
Landscaping.
All right, your bond amount's going to be $4,000. I'm going to see you back to court August 20th at 9 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
Did I get everyone in custody?